Hello, Team Flyer. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Whenever it is that you're listening to this beautiful episode that I'm so thrilled to be sharing with you today. So, hi, how are you, Team Flyer? As you already know, we are back. It's season 3 of the Always Bluer podcast. I'm your host, Ariadna. Fully bilingual with Espanol, with Spanish and English, and super thankful, super grateful to be here once more by your side. As always, you can find me on Instagram specifically, of course, TikTok. I think I sometimes put a lot more content on TikTok, and I create a lot more on TikTok, and it takes me a little bit longer as well. So I also appreciate the art form a lot more. And yeah, so definitely you can find me with those two. You can find me on the podcast, of course. We've already had a huge season 1 and season 2 with plenty of interviews, plenty of guests, plenty of life messages that just blow my mind. Goodness gracious. With even in addition, season 2, we added Motivational Mondays a lot more. That did start in season 1 though. So definitely welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like what you hear, if you love, if you share, if you share the love, spread the love, comment, leave a 5-star review like I always say, please. And just let's keep the ball and the magic rolling. Alrighty then. Oh, introductions. You gotta love them or hate them. I don't know which one, but you know how we do here. Alrighty then. So, today we're talking about manifestation. Yes, we're also back with my highly energetic self. I get so excited that I jumble my words up. And you're like, Ariadna, how are you a teacher? And I'm like, well, a good one, because I was a teacher for 10 plus years. So like people still hired me and they still do. But I guess I slowed my roll there. Now I'm just like, super excited. Deep breaths. We chill. You and me, Team Flyer, we chill. And I can take my breath now, because like I said, I get very excited. And today we're talking about manifestation rituals. Now, I have used these, the next list I'm going to tell you, quite a lot. Not every day. Not the same order, not the same way. When I talk about manifestation rituals, I think I'm also trying to say it in Spanish. That happens a lot. If you know, you know. For those bilingual folks like me, or if you've just been listening to me since season 1, you're like, yeah, I know. Like you, yeah. A little bit of Spanish, a little bit of English, all mixed up. Anyways, for me, the manifestation rituals means whatever floats your boat in that moment of your life. Whatever feels right in your heart, in your gut, in your soul, in your universe, in that moment, just go for that and that purpose right there. Okay? So first and foremost, I do probably do this one every day because I feel like my middle name is gratitude, is thankful. My friends tell me this all the time. My close-knit Ohana, tells me literally all the time because, they receive random messages. I'm like, oh my God, thank you so much for being in my life. Or I'm so thankful for this and this and this. And it's, really a constant theme I got going on since forever. Since as long as I could remember. So, we're definitely starting with that one, of course. Practicing daily gratitude. It opens so many doors. It increases your energy. You are more focused on your present. Now, I don't know what sign you are. I don't know what year you're born. I don't know if you were, your Chinese year. I don't know. I don't know anything about you. But if you know anything about me, my dear flyer, is that I talk fast because I move fast because I'm an Aries and I'm very fiery at that. So one of my biggest life tasks and lessons has always been to be more present. I don't get really hung up on the past. I'm kind of that person who's like, we're done with this? Okay, we're really done with this. And sometimes it bits me in the you know where. Because, well, then I have to repeat the same lesson again. And I'm like, really? Really? Why? I'm like, oh. Okay, sure. Let's learn that lesson again. But most of the time when the lessons are learned, I'm like, okay, we're going to, close the past. I don't like grudges. I don't like hanging on to things, physical things. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm a minimalist. So believe me when I say I'm okay with the past. Now with the future, my friend, my flyer, is I'm always thinking of what's next, because that's how I was brought up with my life and my life story, because I'm always in survival mode. I'm learning not to be, as you heard in previous episodes. So with me, I'm like, oh my goodness gracious, like I'm thinking about what I'm doing tomorrow, what I can do, what's my next episode going to be about, or my next post, or, next time I have to go to the grocery store, or my next trip, or the next TV show, and it's like, whoa, slow your roll. Like I did before with my, speaking, because I know I speak fast, is focus on my present a lot more. So when I practice daily gratitude, I practice it in a way that I do it all day, every day, and I'm not even exaggerating. Like in order for me to heal from things and make sure that I stay as present as I can, is through many moments through my day, I'm like, okay, 1, 2, 3, what are you grateful for? What are you grateful for right now? Go. And I say one thing. It could be where I'm in my job, in my office. It could be where I'm playing with my cat. It could be like out for a walk. It could be groceries, like I said previously. like, oh, I'm thankful for that. I bought toilet paper, because it's really important and we need it. And I'm grateful I have the money to buy this toilet paper that we need. And while I was at the store, I bought myself some perfume. You know what I mean? So, I feel like because of that gratitude, among many other things, hence the manifestation rituals, our topic for the day, it has really centered me a lot more, and I'm not constantly running to the next thing. It's once again, I don't know the sign you are. I don't know if you believe in the signs. If you're listening to me, you kind of sort of probably do to some extent. But point being, to each their own. Everyone's really different, obviously. It's just that for me, I can definitely tell you that it really, really works. So, practicing daily gratitude not only increases your energy and you focus on the present, you open your ears and eyes to see all of your universe messages. Now, with this one, I am madly in love with this one as well, because as much as I know I need to focus on the present, I love noticing like life messages and like life around me. Now, once again, not knowing how old you are, your daily life, your routine, because of course, why would I know that right now? And there's many of you listening, thankfully, so there's a variety. Point being, it doesn't matter what you do in your life every day. It could be sitting in traffic. It could be, eating at a restaurant. It could be hanging out with your kids. It could be watching your show. It could be such a series of things what you do on a daily basis. When you see like the magic that's around you unfolding, it's like one of my favorite things in the world. For example, just a clear, typical example of my daily life. Like if I go out to eat, for example, or out for a walk, it doesn't even matter. Instead of seeing, maybe like the dead leaves because, it's still winter and you're like, oh my God, it's so cold, or like it's so blue and gray, and why I see, oh, spring is coming, because I actually am seeing spring in the air slowly and surely. There's some flowers here and there. It's a little bit warmer. The sunlight, the day itself is longer. I see the grandfather playing with the grandson. I see the person, picking up the paper on a daily basis and just being super happy that, someone in this world still reads the paper, for example. It's like those kind of small things. It's absolutely beautiful. And I feel like if you open your eyes to that kind of practice and that kind of allowing yourself to let these magical moments happen all around you and you actually see it, that's where you also see the universe's messages. Because they are communicating to you, your angels, your guides, your spirits, your whoever you want to call to, they're communicating to you on a daily basis. So the more grateful you are, no matter where you are, that's where the real magic lies. So that's why I started with like making a list of like manifestation rituals, gratitude, daily gratitude, all day, every day. The more you do it, the more you find yourself doing it, and the more you start seeing a lot more magic behind the day-to-day, quote-unquote, mundane life. So yeah, moving on to number 2. And this very mini list, because, this list can go on for a while, but in this mini list, we have meditation. Now, before you're there rolling your eyes, like, Ariadna, mira. Ariadna, por favor, look. Ariadna, please. Ariadna. I have tried meditation. It does not work. I cannot sit still. And then I tell you, have you met me? So, meditation is in whatever way you feel that's right for your heart. Whatever way that you feel that it's right for you, yourself, and only you. So no, you don't have to sit there for 10 minutes, an hour of just like listening to meditation music and just, trying to relax and you really can't relax. No. Meditation for me can look like that, but it also looks like dancing. It looks like working out. It looks like playing with my cat. Like, I kid you not, there's certain moments in my day, in my life in general, that I know I'm meditating because I am truly in my highest, most best self. And within that meditative state, I am manifesting, proclaiming, being grateful and seeing all the goodness that is around me and all the goodness that's going to come because of what's around me. And once again, that looks in various ways, shapes, form. It could be like me in a restaurant, me in a bar, whatever, drinking a coffee. And just be like, this coffee. I don't really drink much coffee, to be honest, but there's times that it hits home, especially Spanish coffee, Latin coffee, if you know, you know. And ese cafecito con leche. Ay, Dios mío. Please, that's so tasty. Yeah. So if meditation for you, meditating in general for you, gets you uneasy because we're led to believe it's a certain structure of the way that it should be, let's get out of that box. Let's get out of it. Come on, take a big step wherever you are. Well, if you're driving, don't take a big step. But other than that, take a big step. Get away from the box, please. And see yourself and understand that meditation is the way it works for you. It works best when it works the best for you. So get a pen and paper, not if you're driving, please, or cooking, or I guess, some other activity. But seriously though, when you can, get a piece of paper and a pen and a pencil and whatever it is, whatever, you want to, what's it called? Not paint, you're not painting, but write with, there you go, that's the word. And write down what meditation looks like for you. And same goes with practicing daily gratitude. Which is a great segue to my third part of this thing was journaling. But if you practice daily gratitude and you do journal, write stuff that you're grateful for in your journal as well. But yeah, with meditation, say I think meditation for me looks like XYZ. Let me do 5 minutes of XYZ. And then little by little, that's going to grow. And you're just going to feel the most powerful creature in this world, basically. So segue to number 3, like season 3. We're in season 3. I'm so freaking happy. All right, so number 3 is journaling, of course. Here I have the people who are like, I don't write. I like numbers. I'm like, well, good for you. I'm really thrilled. Like, this is not me exaggerating. Good. But journaling is not about writing perfectly. I'm a writer, and my journal, babes, my journal flyer, oh my goodness gracious. Like, if you're able to read that, good for you. But, like, it's a doctor's note. It's legit a doctor's note. Because I write with, like, also 0 punctuations in the sense of, like I might have some, obviously. But, it's not how I'm writing. It's more of what I'm putting down and what I'm letting go of and what I'm reflecting on. So it doesn't matter your handwriting. It doesn't matter if you're not a writer. It's absolutely okay. Journaling, writing things down from your head to that piece of paper in front of you. And like allowing yourself to reflect, to be part of yourself in that moment, be like, okay, let's write something, is gonna like open so many doors for you when it comes to manifestation. Because you are really seeing who you truly are at that moment in time. Now, I also understand how a lot of people come up to me. It's like, I don't know where to start. I don't know what to write. I'm blank. I'm like, that's also okay. That's absolutely fine. Another suggestion that I have for that, or one of the many suggestions I have for that, is start easy with yourself. So whenever you feel frustrated next time, and whether that is with your kid, with a coworker, with the traffic, with yourself, with your dog, who knows, with whatever, with the weather, you know what I mean? Write down what that means for you and how you felt. You felt frustrated because XYZ did this to me. Write that even on your notes in your phone, for example, right? Start with that basis. Then, on a weekly schedule, allow yourself 10 minutes to go back to that feeling, to go back to your notes on your phone with your notebook out and be like, oh shit, that did happen to me. Okay, let's see, like, do I still feel this way? What does that entail? What does that mean? So on and so forth. That kind of style. Once again, these podcast episodes aren't going to be that long, and I know there's plenty more that we can cover on this. If you have any questions and doubts, please comment them down below on my Instagram post. You have my email as well, Ariadna@thealwaysbeliever.com. You have my webpage. I mean, reach out to me, and then like I can also make more content of that kind if for you to understand, or like, because it's okay. Like, some things come naturally to you, some things come naturally to me, and for me, the numbers ain't it, for example, but maybe for you it is, So it's absolutely fine to feel that kind of quote unquote stuck, because so many people go through it, and like, you got to remember, we're not alone. Like, we're in this together, no matter what. So, all that being said around journaling, not only journal your feelings, but also like, because it's manifestation, and that's what we're talking about, that's what we're jamming with right now in this episode. I want you to manifest, or to write down, because we all make mistakes. Stuff you want to manifest, stuff where you see yourself, your achievement, your goals. And once again, it is absolutely okay if you don't know what that looks like. Dude, we've been through so much in the past 2 years in our life, and so much of newness has hit us. Like, we are a generation, no matter what generation you're listening to, but especially from like millennials and down, so much technology change, so much work change, so much society change, that it's okay that you don't know what, your goal looks like. But like I said, you can start basic, start slow, start at your rhythm. Just start. So it could be your goal, maybe is, if you start in the morning, like my goal today is have lunch for half an hour, like a half an hour lunch, like not running, not in front of the TV, not standing up. Like, I want to sit down at the table and have lunch from 12 to 12:30, for example. It could be something as simple as that. Because once again, when you start making those steps and those steps to come into something bigger and bigger and greater, that's like, you know what I mean? Like, those are the puzzle pieces, mi amor. That's literally what it is. All right. So where are we on the list? We have gratitude 1, meditation 2, journaling 3, 4, enjoy life. So you're like, Ariadna, that's really simple, right? Is it really? Is it really fire? Is enjoying life really simple? It depends who you are. It really depends on how you were brought up and where you are in your healing path right now. For me, enjoying life is easy and difficult at the same time. But simply because what I was telling you before, because I need to focus more on my present, and focusing on my present means being more adventurous, being more childlike, as in like inner child playing, not childish, childlike, in that kind of magic and sense and wonder, and knowing that, oh my God, I worked 2 hours, I deserve a half an hour break. You know, like, let me disconnect my brain. Let me go play Animal Crossing. Let me go play with my cat. Let me go for a walk. So, enjoying life. That's however you see fit, like everything else in your life. Enjoying life for you might not be playing Animal Crossing. It might be going out dancing. It might be blasting on some music and dancing at home. It might be reading. It might be going to the beach or going to the mountains or knitting, you know what I mean? Or playing tennis or horseback riding or doing laundry for all I know, you know what I mean? Like, it could be anything that you really love to do. So on a weekly basis, on a daily basis, please, if you're able to, fit it in. But once again, baby steps, we can start weekly. Find moments in your weekly life to enjoy life, to practice self-care and see that beauty around you, because you are your own greatest gift, babe. Like Flyer, you are literally your own greatest gift. So practicing self-care, once again, that's a whole different episode because that's a long also topic. Self-care goes beyond painting your nails, doing your makeup, buying a dress, getting a massage. Self-care, because so the things I've mentioned, that's hygiene. Hygienic. Well, you know what I mean. It's daily life that, you want to take care of yourself. So of course you want to feel good, and maybe do your makeup makes you feel good once in a while, and your nails and a massage. That's daily care life. That's all good. Self-care goes beyond that. Self-care is doing whatever you see that's best, that's going to benefit you in that moment. Because no matter what stressful situation you are in life, at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter in the big picture. Enjoying life means letting go and releasing those anxious moments and turning anxiety into excitement. And enjoying life means living the moment and saying, hey, right now what I really need is a half an hour nap. Because me taking this nap is going to make my afternoon feel a whole lot lighter, and I'm going to be a whole lot nicer. Hey, what I really need is a whole afternoon to myself and not be with people and not write back to people on my WhatsApp, on my Instagram, and just be with myself. So when we say enjoy life and practice self-care, it goes deeper than painting your nails. That's great, and that's wonderful, and that's a really good reminder that we've all needed in the past. But I feel like if you're here with me right now and you're listening to this and this is resonating in your heart, you understand that it goes beyond painting your nails, because that's right. That's something that we do every day that, makes us feel good about ourselves. But the self-care goes deeper in the sense of really understanding what you need in this moment. If it's painting your nails, then paint your nails. But it could be a lot more than that. So please reach down as well. Do within you. Alrighty then. As we wrap up, we're in the last one. Like I said, this could be like a million gazillion long list. But we have number 5. You're going to write down your goals and life's desires. You're like, that's it? I'm like, wait a second. Wait for it. You're going to write down your goals and life desires as you already have them. Stay with me now. As you're writing them, you're going to feel them. I want you to be specific. I want you to then let them go and be. Because sometimes, and I know I've done this, the more we're thinking about it, the more we're wondering we want it, we desire it, the more anxiety we have because this is not here yet. So yes, this could also be tough, the whole letting go part. But that is why when you write something down, it goes from your mind, through your heart, literally, into your hand, and you write it down on a piece of paper, and you let it go. And that feeling, that thought, that desire is there. It's very powerful and it's there. It just makes you feel really, really, like I said before, powerful and plentiful and in abundance. Alrighty then. You watch Ace Ventura when you were a kid and you say alrighty then all the time. And I don't remember Ace Ventura. I don't really think highly of it. Or poorly of it. I just don't really think about it a lot. But I think it's one of those catchphrases you learn as a kid. And it just kind of stays there. It's one of those things. Basically. So, here we are. Once again, number 5. 5 things. We practice daily gratitude, we meditate, we journal, we enjoy life, and we write our goals like we already have them. Today's question is, which one are you starting with? Which one resonated with you? I want to know. I really want to know. So, all these things will help you step into your divine power and allow so much more flow into your life. It will bring you some calmness that you highly desire, because we all need calm moments in our life. So start with these today. Tell me which one you're starting with, please. Start by yourself. Set those boundaries for yourself. Say no to things that aren't a heck yeah. It's time to be that person, and you are doing that by every single choice you make for yourself every day. So start today. So tell me, which one are you starting with? Like I said on today's post, tell me if you have any other questions and comments down below, please. Always happy to hear from you. Tell me what resonated, and if it did, like, comment, subscribe. Give us 5-star, please. 5-star reviews are always recommended. Lower as well, because we could always help. We could always, there's always room for improvement. That's what I was trying to say. So, point being, you know where to reach me. I'm Ariadna, your host, creator of the Always Bluer World, the Podcast Academy, and more, and the blog as well. Feel free to find me. Thank you so much for being here today. I absolutely adore talking to you all. It is such a pleasure, such a magical treat. Thank you very much for listening and tuning in. Have a beautiful day. Hug tighter and love stronger. Of course, always believe. Till next time. Bye.